All right, Scooter Pack fans, back to Topps. Starting with 1986 Topps, and the only thing that we have in the stash is the Rack Packs. We've got ourselves an 86 Rack Pack box. We're going to do two videos, one Rack Pack in each video. Let's go ahead and pull this Rack Pack here. All right, what are we looking for in terms of rookies for 86 Topps? We've got the Cecil Fielder coming in at $1, Len Dykstra at 75 cents, Darren Daulton at 50 cents, and Mickey Tettleton at $0.25. So not anything too spectacular. Here are the 100 cards. Wouldn't mind getting any one of those, especially the first four there that are worth $1 or more. These are the years that they made the Hall of Fame. There was an article online that gave the top 5 cards for the 1986 Topps set, and there they are. Got the Pete Rose record breaker, Rickey Henderson, Doc Gooden, the Tony Perez card that has Eric the Red in it, and then the 5th one is the Don Mattingly box bottom card, which you get on the Wax Pack box. Here are the glossy all-stars that you get. You get one glossy all-star card in every Rack Pack, so wouldn't mind getting any one of those. And then I've marked this as errors, but these are kind of uncorrected errors as they were never corrected. A couple cards that were misnumbered, so we'll keep an eye out for those. All right, let's take a look at this Rack Pack, see what we can find. Got the Steve Garvey glossy. Not anybody too spectacular on the front there. Oh, we got that Bobby Wine. That's one of the variation cards. Because there are no error cards where corrected cards were made, I haven't really considered too much about getting a Wax Pack box, which is where you would think you would get most of your errors, as the Wax Pack boxes for every year probably were the first things that were produced. We start out with our 1986 Topps, 1985 glossy all-star card of Steve Garvey. Very nice on that. We'll take it. That's not going to be on our list. It's card number 13, so that's going to tell me this is going to be probably worth $0.25, but very cool nonetheless. It's going to be a single asterisk variation. So awesome on the Steve Garvey glossy all-star. We've got Carney Lansford, Scott Fletcher. Phenomenal cards these are. Except they're upside down, right side up. Rick Dempsey, Dave Stapleton, Jorge Orta, Brett Butler, Bob Nepper, Jack Clark, and I believe he is... No, it's not a 100 card. He was card number 100 in the 88 Topps set, but they didn't give him a 100 card in the 86 set. We've got John Stuper. There's Joe Carter. Gary Gaetti. Greg Walker. Keith Moreland. Larry Parrish, Donnie Moore, Dan Ford, Bob Stanley, Andy Hawkins, manager of the Montreal Expos at the time, Bob Rogers. And what this is going to be is the card is listed as number 141 on back. It's supposed to be card number 171. So in essence, there are two card number 141s. So that card, the Bob Rogers card, is erroneously numbered. Got Steve Kemp, Nate Snell, Andre Robertson, Gary Lucas, Tom Filer, Ray Fontenot, Daryl Miller, Billy Hatcher, Randy Bush, Richard Dotson, Oral Hershiser, very nice, phenomenal player he was. We'll throw him some love for sure. Oh, look at that, Nolan Ryan. That should be a 100 card. It is card number 100. Made the Hall of Fame in 1999. That's going to be a $2 card, y'all. So very cool on the Nolan Ryan. And as always, let's take a look at his strikeout count. Strikeout count was at 4,083 in 1986. Awesome card to pull. Got Ray Miller, manager for the Minnesota Twins at the time. Luis Sanchez. Got Dave Stewart for Philadelphia. Very interesting, used to him being with Oakland. Randy Reddy. Card looks a little bit blurry. Chris Brown. Nice. American League All-Star of Louisiana Lightning, Ron Guidry. Very good. We'll throw him some love over here. National League All-Star of Willie McGee. Very nice on the All-Star cards. Got Larry Sheets. Ken Dixon. Donnie Scott. Scott Thompson. Glenn Cook. Jack Hubble. And that's going to be off center. How's that back looking? See, that's interesting. The back looks a little better than the front does. Huh. National League All-Star of Gary Carter. Rest in peace. Unfortunately, he passed away. Awesome card to pull. 85 record breaker of Fernando Valenzuela for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Most consecutive innings, start of season, no earned runs. Awesome card to pull. And rest in peace to Fernando. He passed away, unfortunately. Got Billy Sample, Jose Uribe, and finally, manager of the Atlanta Braves, Bobby Wine. And this is going to be another one of those uncorrected error cards. This card is listed as number 57. It is supposed to be number 51. So this manager card is erroneously numbered. So essentially there are two card number 57s in the 86 top set. It's interesting that we picked up two of the four in one rack pack. All right, y'all, what did we pick up? We picked up American League All-Star card of Louisiana Lightning. Very nice on that. Picked up another phenomenal pitcher. His base card, Oral Hershiser, was up to 312 strikeouts in 1986. Over here, picked up National League All-Star of the late, great Gary Carter. Rest in peace to him. Phenomenal player. Got Nolan Ryan. $2 card right there, number 100. Awesome, awesome card to get. Front and center, we picked up the late, great Fernando Valenzuela's 85 record breaker card. Now, typically, the record breakers were like the first 7 cards in the top set. However, for 1986, that was reserved for Pete Rose. So they pushed the record breaker cards back. And then our glossy all-star in this rack pack went to Steve Garvey. Awesome. All right, folks, there you have it. Video 1 of 2, rack pack 1 of 2, 1986 tops. 48 card rack pack from the box. Thanks for watching, y'all. Stay safe and stay tuned. We're fixing to do another rack pack in video 2.